Hello everyone and welcome. Let me start over. Hello everyone and welcome to the Monday live stream. Sorry, I just messaged Corey here about something. Messaging Corey. All right, I'm back. Drums, drums, drums. What are you playing? The air drums, air guitar, bop. Yep. Hello, Susan, Jeffrey, Triple 10 Tanks, Big D Smoke, Dylan, Nisi. Hello, Nisi. Cole, what's up, buddy? Vigil, Dolly Vigil. I'm sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. Mark, what's up? Who else do we got here? Guppy Puppies. Guppy Puppies. All right. J-Dub Aquariums. Caleb, hello. Mr. B's Fishing Things. Bracken, Trayson, and V-Stag. What's up? Bob Bay. What's up, Kevin? Someone said the cool kids were here. Oh, they're slowly coming in. What's the talk today, folks? Just random. Totally random. Hello, Jennifer. Always good to see you, Jennifer, and you too, Laura. RJ Riz, hello. Everyone rolling in here. Not anything specific. Last week I talked about maybe getting some peacock gudgeons, and I did. I got 4 of them. The only problem is that they're really, really small, and my camera has a hard time picking up their color. So yeah, kind of an issue filming them. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you know my crypts came in. I got 15, I almost said species of crypts, but that would be inaccurate. I got 15 crypt plants, 10 of the Balanese or Balanese, however you pronounce it. And then I don't remember what the 5 I got were. I think undulata or something like that. So yeah, that's what I'll be working on this week. Should be a lot of fun. I need to find a good way to film the peacock gudgeons though, because my camera does not pick up the color on them at all. Not that there's a lot of color, but. So hello to everyone rolling in here. Bracken said, Corey recently hated on Plan for Sands. Would you say there's anything that does all right in sand? Sure, Anubias. Just keep the rhizome out of the sand. Time for a new camera. I know. So that's why I'm not going to Aquashella. All my monies is going towards a new camera and then a new computer. I do hope to make the Aquashella in Chicago. But as far as Dallas, I just don't need that expense right now. Because I'd rather honestly have new equipment. Well, let's back that up. I would rather hang out and see everyone, but I have to do what's best for the channel. So I have to sacrifice one Aquashella, but I should be able to make the one in Chicago. Kevin says, I plan on getting some large crypts. Love that plant. Yes. So it should be interesting. The crypts I got, hello, King Lee. They're really, well, they love calcium. So I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to grow them. It shouldn't be that hard, but yeah, they're the first plants that I've really had that are really dependent on calcium, so it should be interesting. As far as others, I mean, people have success with plants in sand, but it's just not a good idea. It's not the best way to start. And I feel bad for maybe people that are new to the hobby, new to planted tanks that have sand and go and buy plants. You know, they go to their Petco or PetSmart and be like, oh yeah, it works fine. Or they buy the fluorite sand thinking, hey, this is a planted substrate. It's just not going to work. Aquashella Dallas with a bob is without a bob, with a bob is going to be sad. I don't know which one you're talking about. The one in Dallas is this month. It's March 30th and 31st. If you can go, I would highly recommend going. Kang Lee says, I need a new computer too. Yep. I'm right there with you. Plants float away with sand. Yeah, floating plants do really well with sand substrate. Oh, man. But, I mean, like jungle val, it just takes a long time for it to grow, but you can do jungle val in sand. I had val, cranium crypts, and several other plants in sand. They did fine. Yeah, like I said, it can be done. I just don't recommend it, especially for people new to planted tanks. Fish Tank Barn, what's going on, buddy? Rob Myers, hello. Grom, hello. I was just hoping you had some ideas so I could get some nice plants in my Tanganyika tank. Have some stand. Well, also, it really depends on the sand. Like the sand I use is not very coarse. It's like bigger granules. So, like Jungle Val does really well. So in all my Lake Tanganyika tanks, I have Jungle Val, or Dwarf Sag, one or the other. You could try a massive amount of root tabs with sand. That just gets expensive. It's more of the fact that like it's the really fine sand. It gets really compact and the roots just can't penetrate it. Kick them in the groin. Anyways, Flynn. Oh man. If you have sand, just attach water column feeding plants such as Java Fern and Anubias variants. Yes, Java Fern, Anubias, Abusa philandria. Yeah. What a waste of root tabs, Jimmy. Anthony, what's going on, buddy? He says, what's up, Bob? Hello, fishy friends. So, yeah, So, last week, I had nothing new to report. This week is plants and fish. Everyone's saying hello to Flynn. Aquatic Mom, hello. Need big root system plants like swords for sand. You could always put pots in there, bury the pot in sand, and grow away. You could also do that. That's a good point. Maybe I can help. I have a 4-gallon tank with a betta. What plant or plants can I get to help me out with algae? I get a lot of hair algae. Well, hair algae, in my experience, is generally too much feeding. So I don't know how often you feed, but usually when I get like an idiot, I dumped a whole bag of food in my 125, and I've had hair algae in there ever since. It's a total mess. But yeah, so hair algae, when I get hair algae, it means I'm not doing enough water changes and I'm overfeeding. But that's just my experience. Twin Cities Guppy says, what computer are you looking at, Bob? I'll probably piece it out this time. When I bought my last computer a little over 2 years ago, it's when all the cryptocurrency stuff was going crazy, so everyone was buying video cards and they were greatly overpriced. So at that point, it was way cheaper just to buy an all-in-one pre-built, and I got I think it's a Dell, if I remember right. And now like video card prices have come down, memory prices have come down, so I'll probably just build it. Green spot algae is a deficiency of what is it? Potassium, maybe? Maybe not. Green spot algae is generally a deficiency, and I think it's potassium, but I don't remember. So don't quote me on that. Once a day, all I have is a betta and give them 2 pebbles and change water 2 times a week, maybe. I'll bump it up to 3 times. You might want to cut back your light, too. When quarantining new fish with the trio, what meds should I use first? Alright, so I used to, when I would quarantine fish, I used to hit them with General Cure, Icax, and erythromycin. Now I only hit them with General Cure for the 2 weeks. I don't like dump meds in there for 2 weeks straight, but I do 48 hours of General Cure, and then I just observe them for 2 weeks, and if they look fine, that's all I use. In that 2 weeks, if they're looking still sick, or you can, there's some obvious problems, then I'll hit them with the other 2. Oh, and I also mentioned last week that my dragon puffer had anchor worms, and I hit them with the triple med and fungus cure, and it was something else, and it's gone. So whatever it was cured it. Adam C, what's going on, buddy? So yeah, between those 4, the anchor worms are gone. So that's something new to report for anyone who was concerned about Potato the dragon puffer. What else we got going on? How would you stock a 3x2x2 Lake Tanganyika tank? I already have 5 Julidachromis to put in it, but looking for additions. 3, I'm going to assume feet. I would definitely get Cyprichromis. Maybe Parasiprichromis if you can find them. It's a little small for Cyprichromis, so don't get any like jumbo species. Get smaller Cyprichromis. And you have rock dwellers. You might want to get some like Calvis or Compressiceps if you want to control the population of your Juliochromis. They will eat the fry. We have RJ. Welcome, RJ Riz is our newest member. Thanks for hopping on board. You're reserving your spot. That is good. I appreciate it. Thank you. And then we actually have another member, but that we got between last stream and this stream. However, I cannot look it up or I will blue screen of death. Actually, never mind. I can look it up on my phone. I actually have my phone here. I need a Steenfott tank. It's getting hot down here. Yeah, I actually think I removed that from my website due to some graphical errors. Thanks, Candy, for buying a tank top and discovering that it was broken. Sorry about that. What was I looking up? Oh, yeah. Our other member. And I think we're getting close to 20. Community? Yeah, here we go. Channel memberships. Did you know banana peels are actually slippery? I slipped on a banana peel today. I did know that. Thankfully, my years of watching Looney Tunes paid off, and I learned that banana peels are slippery. All right. What else we got? Yeah, Cyprichromis, but get dwarf jumbo. Yes, Keith is our other new member. So Keith and RJ, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Oh, we are at 19 members, which is super awesome. All right, one more and we hit 20. Any thoughts for cichlids that could go with archer fish? Oh yeah, like epistogrammas. If you're looking for something that's going to stay towards the bottom, I would do epistogrammas. You can never go wrong with epistos. And there's other like smaller South American cichlids you could do, but epistos, that would be my suggestion. I have to move the terrarium so that I can tap into the miskeying for the new 55 paludarium. This leaves 3-foot gap. This leaves a 3-foot gap. 30 long or 40 breeder. I want a group of Bolivian rams. I'm a bit weight conscious. Well, I mean, if you're concerned about the weight, honestly, the difference between a 30 and a 40 full of water is not that much. It would just depend on, like, are you going to stock it with rocks or what are you going to do? I would always pick a 40 breeder over a 30 long, just because that extra depth gives you way more options as far as aquascaping. Way more options. But the advantage of a 30 is that... Okay, so I guess there's a lot of things that come into play. But so I actually have a 30 long. And the nice thing about the 30 long for plants is that you only need one light. On a 40 breeder, it's so the depth is sometimes a struggle for a lot of lights, and sometimes you have to use 2 lights. Susan, gotta go, Bob. Thank you, Susan, for stopping by. Wish you the best. Graphical errors. Wait. Graphical errors. If you don't mind the emblem on the boob, I don't even think it's on the. I don't think I put the tank top back on there, but I will work on that this week, which means I'll probably get it done in like at least 3 months. Look at the tank I have. I have fluorite mixed with sand. See, Susan Dave's fish also has Parasiprochromis, blue neon, and knows how to ship them. I actually got mine from the wet spot. So I ordered from 2 different people online and had terrible luck. And then the wet spot tropical fish got them. And yeah, they shipped them no problem. However, I have got Cyprichromis from the wet spot. They all came in dead. So maybe I got lucky. You know, I don't know. Sunshine Aquatics says, I gotta go too. Gotta cook dinner. Have fun, fish fam. See you later. Thanks for stopping by. Dylan says he hasn't been here in a while. I think I read that earlier. I might get a 30 for a shell dweller tank. Yes, I'm actually probably going to be getting rid of my multis. I don't know. I've had them. I know I've said I'm going to get rid of them before. but it's a fish that I've had for so long, and I don't know. I still really, really like them, but I've had them for like 6 years. Amazon puffers surf 60% of the day. I had them in a tote redoing their take recently, and they were still surfing. Amazon puffers are great. I think everyone should own Amazon puffers. You never know. I'm in Australia, so I'd have to find a breeder here. Yes, definitely. Steenfott Aquatics and Aquariums. We have to cycle a tank for dart frog terrariums. It's the same process. You need beneficial bacteria. So I'm definitely not a terrarium expert. You'd think I would be with how many reptiles I've owned in my life, but I'm not. So I know there is definitely a cycle for terrariums, though. I just can't give you specifics. Aquatic Moss says, if it rains one more day, we'll have common plecos swimming down the road. Oh, that reminds me. I was supposed to do something for John at KG Tropicals. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I am in trouble. John. Where you at? Oh my gosh. Hold on. If I don't send him a message right now, I'm just going to forget. Hold the phone. 1 second. Messaging John at KG Tropicals. All right. Whoops. Uh-oh. Yeah. Probably not very happy with me right now. We were supposed to do something and I forgot. Yep. I want to make a bee-themed tank with Amazon puffers in them. Bee-themed. I don't even know what that means. Bee-themed. Are you talking like they look like bumblebees type of thing? Maybe. Interesting fact, it has only just become legal in Australia to import yellow labs, so we will now be able to get first new bloodlines since the first and only import of them since the 80s. Wow. That's pretty sweet. Oh, whew. Okay, I'm live streaming right now. I'll message you after. All right. Whew. Still gonna work out, hopefully. Barbara Jackson, hello Barbara. Hi everyone, and Bob. I'll be looking a bit helping my daughter spring clean today. I need that kind of help. Jennifer says I want to do a bumblebee theme too. I just can't picture that in my head. I don't like. Is a puffer like the whole theme, or like a bumblebee thing? Wait, like a bumblebee, like bee shrimp and bee go. Oh, I see. Psychotic Aquatics says, what about Bob? One of my all-time favorite movies. Says, love you, bro. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate the super chat. Right back at you. What about Bob? If you haven't seen that movie, you should. Although he does walk around with a goldfish around his neck for the movie, so you know it's not really promoting proper fish care. But you know, I can overlook that. It's still a great movie. Don't forget to text him after too. I probably already forgot. Not sure what Pan is trying to say. How is Little Steen? Little Steen is doing great. He is surrounded by blue-green algae or cyanobacteria. It's like a blanket just keeping him warm because he's in my garage. Well, no, he's doing great. He's doing great. He kind of has a distaste for clams, so it's making it kind of hard. But I don't know. So I kind of have to. I don't know. He's being really stubborn. He only wants to eat shrimp, or she. So it's really hard. I'm gonna have to like try to starve him out to get him back on clams, I think. I could have sworn they are freshwater. What are we talking about? Huh? Chicken parm with Alfredo sauce instead of red sauce and garlic butter angel hair pasta made from scratch for dinner tonight. That's definitely better than what I'm gonna have for dinner tonight. I love that movie also. Yes, it is a classic. Pretty much anything with Bill Murray, though, is gonna be pretty good. That is one of, like, very few celebrities that I'd actually want to meet. Offering pie, Bumblebee Gobies. Okay. When I was thinking, like, Bumblebee themed, I'm thinking, like, some type of fish tank that, like, looks like a bumblebee, but I get what you're saying now. I think there's a Bumblebee African cichlid, too, but you probably don't want to throw that in there. So I did pick up an African cichlid last weekend, so now I got to get some buddies for him. So I'm going to be starting an African cichlid tank again. Something besides Lake Tanganyika, I should say. HDJC86 says, how big are the Leopoldite angels getting? The internet disagrees how big or mean they get. Would a group work in a 30 long? Probably not a 30 long, and I don't know that I would keep them in a 40 breeder. They're not very big, but maybe the fact that they're in a 240 gallon and I can see them like just scooting back and forth all day long. I couldn't really imagine that fish in like a 40 breeder. I don't know. They're probably one of the most active angelfish I've ever seen. And I don't know if it's just my batch or the fact that they have 8 feet to swim in. I don't know. I'll be eating rapashi if my wife sees my stocking tank tomorrow. Are you including Zombieland also? Yes, he has a great cameo in Zombieland, and I like that movie. A lot of people didn't like that movie, but I did like that movie. Zombieland, yeah. I don't know why. Like, I mean, it has Woody in it. How do you not like Woody? I got a stir-by at PetSmart for $6. That's a pretty good price for a stir-by. Tetra Keeper says, I hate when fish stores hire employees that know next to nothing about fish keeping. Well, yeah. And then jack up the prices or schooling fish is like $5 a piece, but I use that to my advantage once because I got a stir-by at Pets. Oh, that was the end of your paragraph there, I see. All right. Yeah, you can pick up some really nice, it's pretty rare, but like if you go to a PetSmart, a lot of times they'll just get like random plecos in, and they'll just mark it as like a clown pleco or a common pleco, and you can get them really cheap. Minimum size for an Amazon puffer, so I would keep one in a 40 breeder. I want a Twinkie now. Did he really just say Woody? Yes. Yes, Woody from Cheers. Come on, guys. Tell me somebody got that reference. Flynn works at a fish store and tells the customers lies. That would be cool too. Maybe I'll do both. Zombieland, yep. Got a double tap. Anyways. Flynn works, yeah. Oh, Joel. I didn't even read who said that comment. Sorry, Joel. How you doing, Joel? Anyways. Where are we at? What did I miss? I had chicken and salad. I could really go for some fried chicken, but I'm not going to have that. Oh, man. Why did I scroll up? I feel like I'm sinking again. I don't know. I got that reference. I am old. Yeah, Cheers is a great show. Flynn works at a fish store. I did it in his first name, too. Wait, I did. It is his first name, too. Woody Boyd. Woody Boyd. Who knew his last name? I haven't even seen Cheers in like 10 years. I don't know why I remember his name. But Coach was great. Coach was a great character. It was sad when he died. Laura says Flynn is rad. Flynn is rad. I don't know if he's here anymore. He's probably eating like Chef Boyardee or something. Ravioli. Who's tanked that scape on the whole next level? I don't remember. This is a video I got probably close to over 2 years ago. I don't know why I was saying close to 2 years, but over. Shameless is a great show. I've never seen it. Everyone said Breaking Bad was like this amazing, super awesome show. And when I'm watching it, I just watched it for the first time. All I can picture is, like, I just can't picture him being that character. I just picture his character from Malcolm in the Middle. And like when he's in that speed walking costume with the cone head hat, that's like all I can picture when I'm watching that show. He's busy counting all his money from working. Yeah. I know yours was not fried chicken. I was just saying I want fried chicken. I'm definitely a rascal. What kind of video cards are you looking for your new box? I haven't even started looking. Like, I mean, that's like end of the year. By then there's going to be like 4 new models, 4 new upgraded versions than what's out there now. So camera is first. I have to buy a camera, then I have to buy a lens because I want a real camera this time, not like one of these pocket cameras. Malcolm in the Middle is such a great show. Yep. So a random question. Is there any type of wood usable after boiled and treated? I have some fresh wood from a tree that just fell and it looks amazing and want to know if I could use it. I mean, it really depends. So you can't use wood with bark and you can't use wood with sap. If there's no bark and there's no sap, then you're most likely okay. But if you kill all your fish, it's not my fault. Got us a super awesome show April 14th. Now I have to get HBO for 2 months. What? Got us a super awesome show. Anyways, IFG is in the house. IFG channel is blowing up right now. I think he's getting like 10,000 subscribers a day. Something crazy like that. That's pretty awesome to see. Beautiful tank. Yes, this is a very nice tank. And I wish I could remember. People ask me all the time whose tank it is, and I don't remember. I guess I could go back like 3 years and look in my Gmail. But that's a lot of emails to go through. My daddy's using the one called the 1050 Ti. It's very fast. Yeah, the 1050 Ti is kind of old. It's a great video card, but it is definitely an older one. The video card I have now is 8 gigs. So I would want something at least as comparable, if not more. I don't know. Game of Thrones is GOT. GOT is Game of Thrones. Oh, is that what's coming out on HBO? I've never seen it. I'll probably never see it. Steenfott Aquatics, are you playing PUBG tonight? I just got done playing my second life. No, I generally don't really play during the week. Yeah, it's hard for me to get on during the week. I might hop on for like 1 or 2 games just to kind of de-stress, but I'm usually pretty busy Monday through Thursdays. Shameless is a pretty funny show for sure. I got hooked on Letterkenny. I have no idea what that is. I know what Shameless is, but I don't know what Letterkenny is. Anyways, boy, we're talking about everything but fish here. Let's see. Hopefully I don't break. Yeah. Binge watch it? No, I don't have time to binge watch anything. I'm actually gearing up to do more videos. I've been doing 1 a week for a while. I'm starting to stockpile my videos and kind of gearing up to start throwing out some more videos again more often. So that's keeping me busy right now. Thanks for the info. Do you have any? Yes, I do actually, Mike. I don't know how to pronounce the Chilantherinae or something like that. Yes, I do actually have that rainbow fish. It's in my 240 gallons, so you'd have to go back to last summer if you want to see them, because I haven't done any videos on the 240 because it's pretty much winterized as much as a fish tank can be winterized. It's got like blankets on it to keep it warm, all that kind of stuff. What lone cichlid did you get that needs some buddies? It's a zebra. It's an African cichlid, zebra something. And I just got it from a friend who was had some bad luck with their fish tank and they're taking it down. I can tell you what it is here in just a second. Go here. Oh, albino red zebra. Albino red zebra. So yeah, I'll probably get some like Copetochromis, just because they're generally peaceful. Maybe some pseudos. I don't know yet. We'll see. Primer safe water conditioner, always safe. For me, I use safe because it's way cheaper. You're legit like one of 3 fish channels I still watch non-live stream vids from, and I think your music choice has a lot to do with it. I love music. I absolutely love music, and I know I've made people angry and unsubscribe by adding music to my videos in the background, but I don't care because I really, really love music. So, yeah. Anyways. By the way, the $1 per gallon sale is at my local Petco. Only 40 breeders and 55s are 50% off. No 75 this time. 75 is always dependent per store. So last time, my store had 75s. And like the 2 or 3 times before that, they didn't. So, yeah. Oh yeah, the Metria albino. I want to get some more Scolopoli. Yep, I want to get those too. I was actually looking at my old 125 gallon. Those people suck. Yeah, honestly, I don't really care. Yeah, if you want to unsubscribe from my channel, I honestly don't care. It's not gonna dictate how I make my videos, so I do what I want. It's my channel. If you don't like it, unsubscribe. Plain and simple. Anyways, what was I talking about? Oh, yeah, I was looking at some old videos on my channel like 3 years ago of my 125 African cichlid tank, and I really do miss it. So I definitely need to get some more. The main problem is that I just don't have anything larger than a 40 gallon available right now. So I at least can get some of the fry and start growing them out. Where do you buy your fish? I get all my fish mostly through my local fish store. I just go in there and say, can you get this fish? And he'll say yes, no, maybe. And if I get it, I get it. If I don't, then I just keep waiting. I do what I want. Yes, it's my channel. I do what I want. Always ask them to scan it at Petco. They said the 40 breeder was not on sale, but it was. Yeah. Yeah, I'm very lucky, and then I have a really good Petco and a really good PetSmart. Yeah, so I'm one of the lucky that both of my chain stores are actually really good here. What fish do you recommend with shrimp? Rasboras, tetras are always good. The smaller tetras, mind you. Smaller rainbow fish would work out as well. $102 out the door. Just bought the 75. Yeah, so yeah, like I said, 75 is dependent on your location on if they order them, and a lot of times they'll order them and they just won't come in. So it's pretty common in the fish hobby for stuff like that to happen. What do you recommend? Oh, I already got that one. So this is why, like I say, like I'm gonna order this plant or I'm gonna order this fish, and if it comes in, I don't know if it's gonna come in or not. And that's why, because I order through my local fish store, and he has a list, but they kind of go like when you buy something from a wholesaler, you don't know so it'll list something, but it doesn't tell you how many they have. So if other stores order it before you and they're sold out, then you don't get it, right? So that's why when I say I order fish, I'm always like, if they come in, or if I order plants, if I get them. Bob has a perfect attitude towards fish keeping in terms of taking it seriously enough to be caring properly for the critters, yet unseriously enough that he doesn't give up or hate it too much when things go wrong. Yeah, things go wrong a lot, definitely in this hobby. Here we have a new member. Welcome, Cherish. Apparently, oh man, I was gonna say something about that TV show, but I won't. Welcome, Cherish. Actually enjoy Star Trek Next Generation. But yeah, anyways, Cherish is the 20th. Thank you very much. I don't know if your name is Cherish, it's CHL, or if it's I don't even know how to pronounce that with an L. So I'm going to call you Cherish because I cherish you. You have cemented your place as number 20. And I thank you very much. That took forever. The tank in the background belongs to AVP Aquarium. Great guy, great tank. Is it? Now I just feel like a jerk. Is this really Anthony's tank? I would click on that, but I'll get blue screen of death. Oh, man. He's local to me, too. Now I really feel like a jerk. Oh, man. Do you ever see a tank of 20 or more Rombo barbs? I used to own Rombo barbs. I'm trying to put some on hold, pick them up next week. Everyone I ask just tells me if they come across them on the list, they will let me know. That is a fish that I never ever see in fish stores. I've seen it on the Wet Spot Tropical Fish. I've seen it on their website, but I have never. Wait. Irish. Irish. All right. Irish. Anyways, so back to the Rombo barbs. Yes, I've never actually seen them for sale in a store, only on the list online. And that's where I ordered mine through, were from the Wet Spot Tropical Fish. They were not plant friendly, and they were kind of aggressive, so I did not keep them. I think I kept them for about 6 months and then found a new home for them. But they like to rip up my plants, which kind of pisses me off. And yeah, they weren't very friendly. What did I have? I had them with black neon tetras. And yeah, it just didn't work out, so I got rid of them. Pretty random, but do you happen to have luck with Jungle Val without root tabs? Yes. Just Liquid Ferts? Yes. Easy Green? Yes. Or anyone else in the comments? Yes. Jungle Val is definitely considered an easy plant. You don't need ferts, and you should be just fine with Easy Green. It is. So, the other thing, AVB Aquarium, Steenfott Aquatics, no biggie. I'm actually not local to you, though. I'm in Alabama. Why did I think you were local? Oh, man. Okay, that makes me feel, I don't know why, but the fact that you're not local makes me feel a little better. Oh, man, like, where have you been, man? For like the last 2 years, I've been saying I don't remember who sent me this video for like 2 years straight. And everyone is like, oh, that's the nicest tank ever. And I'm just like, I know, I don't remember. Oh, man. Like, I don't know. I don't know how I've gone 2 years without like someone chiming in. Ugh. LG3 Nation, what's going on? It says my tank is full of Val without tabs. Yes, so back to the Val. In my experience, Val is one of those plants that can take forever to take off. So, like, I'll put Jungle Val in a tank and it won't grow, but it won't die. It'll just sit there for months, and then like in just a couple days, like the whole tank will just be filled with Jungle Val, and then I can't stop it from growing. That's kind of my experience with Jungle Val. Why do you always got to put these names in here? I got some the other week in Kent at Midway Tropical Pets, and that store is really dirty at times. I've actually never been there. I don't even know. Yeah. Rombo Celiatus. Desmopuntius. Rombo Celiatus. Celiatus. I don't know. Whatever. We can consider the whole USA as local. I mean, honestly, if I don't need a passport to come see you, then you're local. Irish, Easy Green rocks. Can't even quantify how much money I've saved since switching, and now it is even cheaper. I'll have to send you an updated video. It's looking completely different now. Yeah, absolutely. Email's still the same, steenfotaquatics@gmail.com. Desmond, whatever. Yeah. I have Val in my tank for over a year and it still hasn't grown. I'm telling you, man, that's just Jungle Val. Tips on crypts. I got some and they are starting to melt. Do I trim off do I trim off old leaves if I don't see new leaves? No. If your crypts are almost guaranteed to melt. You just have to be patient. They will melt and then they will grow back. That's just one of the downsides of crypts. So like I have all these new crypts for my 75-gallon tank. Once I plant them, they're all gonna die back, and then I gotta wait for them to grow. That's just how crypts are. It's kind of frustrating, but... And then they'll be growing fine for like 2 years, and they'll just randomly crash. Diz Ray, my friend Diz Ray got new specs. Diz Ray spec. My friend in a pro drives a Prius with his behind neighbor. What? You lost me there. It was a pattern of Diz Ray spec. Oh, Daryl Deemer. I'm late. What did I miss? Just a bunch of nothing. You know how these live streams are. Is the video on the tank live or pre-recorded? It is definitely pre-recorded. It's about 3 years old, I'd say. 2-3 years old. When I dirted my tank, my valve went mad. Yes, almost any plant will go mad in a dirt tank. Sorry, I am active on a forum with lots of Huron people, and they appreciate scientific names as it's less likely to be confused with common names. Yes, oh, I agree. I agree. I just can't pronounce them. See, when I'm making a video, like I can practice the name and make it sound like I know what I'm talking about or that I'm pronouncing it right, when in fact, I'm not pronouncing anything right, but nobody knows. Nobody really knows how to pronounce this stuff unless you're like Rachel Leary or something who messages me. You pronounced it wrong. But, yeah, so as long as you sound like you know what you're talking about, people will just assume that you're pronouncing it right. But when you try to get me to read it on the spot here, no time to practice saying it, then yeah, I can't do it. If you make a video on the new Supra, you're going to lose lots of subscribers. Well, if I made a video on the new Supra, it wouldn't get published to this channel, and I only have the hookup with Fords, so you don't got to worry about that. Multi-Tank Addiction says, Bob, how you doing, Bob? I'm doing amazing. Hi, Irish. Chirish? I don't know. I hope I meet you in person one day, and then we can just figure it out. Rachel, Bob, you're an idiot. It's pronounced, yeah. She's a little nicer than that, though. I'm the one that calls people idiots. She's a little nicer than I am. Just got home from torture session. Mammogram with healing rib. A guy definitely invented that torture. Resting and listening. Oh, well, I'm glad that you are resting, and I hope you feel better. Multi-Tank Addiction says, fake it till you make it. Bob, you should have already trolled us with a pre-recorded live stream we don't know is pre-recorded. Man, that was going to be my April Fool's. Why did you give it away? I just downloaded an old live stream that I was going to play on April Fool's, which is on a Monday, and now you just gave it away. I'm so disappointed in you, Joel. That was a comment that I should have read before saying it out loud, and I could have saved it. I could have saved it. Man, killing me, Joel. You're killing me. My April Fool's joke. You killed it. I don't even want to live stream anymore. I'm just going to cancel. We're done. I'm calling it quits. Stop streaming. Oh, man. Killed it. You know how many years I've been waiting for April Fool's to be on a Monday just so I can fake a live stream? The name is kind of trolly itself for the live streams. Oh, then I can call you Cherish. Cherish, way easier. I cherish your monthly $5 donation. I heard the kid from Malcolm in the Middle was in a car accident after the show ended and now does not remember anything about the show. Frankie Muniz, really sad. Yes, he did have a concussion. And yeah, he doesn't really remember much of the show. It is really sad. Yep. But he did get to retire at 17 with $40 million in the bank. So, yes, he doesn't remember the show, but he can always rewatch it. What do you think it's like for him to rewatch that show? Do you think he laughs at it? Like, since he doesn't remember it, this is probably not appropriate to talk about, but I don't know. That's kind of mean, but I'm just kind of curious. Like, what if I had a concussion and started rewatching my old videos? Oh, man. Anyways. Do you see the spotted Congo puffer price dropping with the breeding that's been happening? Yes, but not for a long time. I'll call you on your lies. I gave you an idea that you're putting a performance on to create the impression that you came up with it. No. Nope. I absolutely downloaded a 1 hour live stream like a month ago. I guarantee it. And I was even telling Jimmy about it. So yeah, I got backup. Swisky, yeah, tell my 8-year-old that I got a 10-gallon and now a 20-gallon. All right, Jimmy, looks like you got something to do. So as far as the price of the Congo puffer coming down, I mean, look at zebra plecos. Yeah, they're not like $700 anymore, but it took years for those prices to come down, and they're still super expensive. So, and then you take things like the leopard frog pleco has skyrocketed in price after people started breeding it. I don't understand. Like, you used to be able to get leopard frog plecos really cheap, and I understand that, you know, that they're damming the streams and they're becoming less popular, but they've been, like, people have been breeding those crazy in the last couple years, and the prices are going up. Frankie Muniz does professional road racing nowadays. We see him at Road Atlanta a few times a year. That's cool. Spotted Congo puffer breeding. Yeah, that's where they're all coming from now. Still do your joke and delete the stream after because not all your subs watch the live stream. Swishy, she will lose her mind. Christmas being canceled. Is it possible that my new L333 tiger plecos are catching and eating guppies? I mean, I would feel that it's pretty uncommon. Your guppies might be dying and they might be eating the corpses, but I have owned a lot of plecos and I have never seen any of them go after a fish. And I have owned king tiger plecos as well. I've never ever seen a pleco go after a live fish. I'm not saying it doesn't happen, but out of the 50 different species I've owned, I've never seen it. And I know there's plecos that eat like shrimp and other inverts. Again, I've never seen one go after a fish. I've seen them go after like fish territorial, but not as like, I'm going to eat you. I have a spotted Congo puffer. I want to get a spotted, I have a spotted Congo puffer and I want to get more, but I can't justify spending that much on a couple more. Yeah, they're expensive. I don't have one yet, and I probably won't get one, just because I have my Mabu puffer. I have my dragon puffer. The only other puffer I would probably get at this point is pea puffers, or I would definitely get a hairy puffer. If I ever came across a hairy puffer, I would buy it. I would impulse buy that fish so hard. So hard. Charles W., I live in Road, Atlantis backyard. I would go with the spotted Congo puffer just because I feel they would be more active and entertaining. I mean, here's the thing. Look at these Amazon puffers in the background here. These guys never stop. Back and forth, back and forth. It doesn't get much more active than that, and that's a $20 puffer. So hard to go wrong with that. Local Baber Zebra Plecos, $250. I sold mine for $150 each. And I probably, of course, that was like just like a quick sell. Since they were adults, I probably could have listed them on Aquabid for like $300-400, but I don't know, it wasn't worth it. Multi-tank addiction, great for thanks for stopping by. Hope you have a great night too. Charles W, that's good to know. Glad he's doing well. Yeah, he seems like a really cool dude just in general. Like seeing his tweets and stuff like that, his online presence, he just seems like a really cool dude. I would definitely race cars with that dude. Corys or Loach, I would always pick Corys. They're more, in my opinion, Corys are more versatile. Those are my next puffers. Okay, I really got to go to dinner. All right. I spent $23 for 3 pea puffers and they all died. Yeah, I mean, I spent $100 on a pleco and it died. It happens. It happens. Yeah. Any recommendations for a first killifish to try and raise? Something pretty hardy. Yeah, the lamp-eye killifish. Probably not the look you're going for with killifish, but I think lamp-eye killifish are some of the most underrated fish in the hobby. They're super easy to breed. They look really cool under the right lighting. Well, they look cool under any lighting, but you can really make their eyes like stand out. Monica says, I'm watching Friends right now, so Monica, I don't know why I just yelled Monica, but Monica says, hello from Vancouver, BC, love your show. John said, I paid $1,000 for 10 zebra juveniles. That's a pretty good price. That's a pretty good price. Mr. B's Fish and Thing says Corey over Loach for sure. Absolutely. And why? Why am I choosing Corey's? One, there's a lot more species in the hobby, I feel. I would consider lamp eyes, real quick. I would consider lamp eyes to be a nano species, so like an inch. But anyways, and Corys won't eat snails, where a lot of loaches will eat snails. You missed everything. It is so cool, Joseph. What? Thank you, Chirish. For what? Oh, Tetrakeepa, sorry to hear that. Oh, yeah. Hello, I made it. Sorry for streaming over everyone. What did I miss? Oh, there's Joseph. I was wondering what Joseph you were talking about. Yeah, you didn't miss everything. We got 10 minutes left. And I can't believe you're streaming over everyone. Oh my gosh. It's like I own YouTube and you're not allowed to stream. No one's allowed to stream when I'm streaming. What is your favorite pleco to breed? I mean, I don't know that it's my favorite. Obviously, if I could choose, I would choose one of the fanciest ones I got. But probably Ancistrus, any of the bristlenose, because they're easy to breed and they sell really well. Really well. And in my opinion, the bristlenose should be replacing the common pleco on the hobby. Like, no one should be selling common plecos. You should be buying bristlenose plecos, not common plecos. Things do go wrong. Apparently all my guppies have internal parasites, not the red bottom worms, thank goodness, but everyone need to be treated. Fun. Creative pet keeping is here. Hi. Hello, Kasha. Anyway, sorry to hear about your guppies. I was gonna say something, but you know, there was a comment on red bottom, but you know, we'll save that for a different channel. Whatever happened to the Peepa toads you planned on getting? Still in the works. Still just a planning phase. That's pretty cool that you remember, though. I do have like a list of amphibians that I want, and it's definitely on the list. So that's more like one of those, before I die, I'm going to own these frogs. Tetrakeeper says, agree, no common plecos. They are invasive and they get too big, and people buy them for algae eating. They don't eat algae, people. I understand you think they eat algae, but they don't. Hi from Canada, a start. Wait. Hi from Canada, a start 45. Maybe I start a 45 gallon and 75 gallon with big sump, UV wet dry, central system. If you're saying that's what you're starting, that sounds pretty cool, I gotta say. I think that's what you're saying. Oh man. Now chat's going when I'm almost done. The Corys. Oh, okay, never mind. Which plants can I add to my Mbuna tank? You want, well, so I had success with Jungle Val, but not everyone does. You could do, like, I would try Anubias, maybe Crypts, something with thicker leaves, and then I would make sure they're getting lots of vegetable matter in their diet. That's how I was able to keep mine with plants, is feeding them vegetable heavy flake food, and they would kind of leave the plants alone. Chirish says, wow, I had bad timing with that 60-second slow mode. Sorry about that. I don't have slow mode turned on. At least I don't think I do. My ideas are lucky to get actually going. Which plants got that one? Hey, little Pete. All right. Hello, little Pete. Yes, sorry my English. I'm French. Hey, no problem. I try. I'm not dogging your English. I'm just trying to decipher it. Alex says, Matt, ram's horns are available on Aquabit and breed quickly with food, hard water, or calcium supplements. Yeah, ram's horns, they're pretty easy to breed, honestly. A common pleco will eat diatom algae. I've seen it with my own two eyes. Yeah, if your common pleco is eating algae, it's not eating algae for the algae. It's eating algae because it's hungry and it wants all the microorganisms that are in that algae. That's what's happening. Bob Vance, Vance Refrigeration. Time for baseball practice. See you later, everyone. Bye, Bob. See you, Bob Vance of Vance Refrigeration. 6 more minutes and I can go get dinner. I don't know what I'm going to have for dinner, but 6 more minutes. So anyways, yes, Kevin. I'm not trying to argue or fight with you, but someone who is very, very famous in the pleco world, we're talking about Pleco Barbie. That's kind of how she explained it. If your common pleco is eating algae, it's eating it for the microorganisms that are in the algae and not for the algae. So they're basically kind of means that they're being underfed. And that's another problem with the common pleco is I don't think people realize just how much they need to eat. But there's a lot of problems with the common pleco. They just shouldn't be in the hobby. Anyone ever had an upside down catfish pretend to be dead when switched tanks? Can't say that I have. Buy one plant, 2 billions. Wait, buy one plant, wait 2 billion ram's horns later. Yeah. Oh man, I would love pieces. 10 piece from Popeyes for your dinner. Yeah, I would love some Popeyes. I haven't had Popeyes in a very, very long time. At least like 5 months. For algae eaters, I have been wanting some reticulated flying foxes for a few years, but have yet to find anyone with some to sell. That is a fish that I haven't had in a very long time. I used to own one, the reticulated flying fox too. And I don't know whatever happened to that fish. I don't know if I sold it because it got too big. Yeah, I don't remember. It's actually, if you go back like a long, long time on my channel, I don't know if the video is public still, but there is a video of the reticulated flying fox on my channel. John says, so a week. No, it's been like 5 months. So here in Washington State, like I didn't have a Popeyes here like my whole life. And then last year, all of a sudden, boom, there was 2 of them in my town. And I ate Popeyes for like 3 months straight. And, you know, after a couple heart attacks, I was like, yeah, maybe I should stop eating Popeyes. I didn't have a heart attack. Probably shouldn't joke around about heart attacks. But, yeah, it was a very unhealthy habit. So I quit cold turkey. Bluegrass Aquatics had them last time I checked. IFG making everyone hungry now. It was only a matter of time. I guess I brought up food. That was my first mistake. Smallest available pleco, I think technically would be the Auto Sinkless. Have you ever seen or kept full-grown Chinese algae eater? No, I've never, ever, and will I never, ever own a Chinese algae eater. I've not been able to find even a picture of a large one. I've kept the Siamese algae eater, but the Chinese algae eater actually does not eat algae, so I don't know why it's called that. The Siamese algae eater does eat algae. Love that chicken at Popeyes. Yeah, it's so good. So good. Only an ancient Roman knows how to pronounce scientific names, or an ancient Greek, so you're good. Oh, we're back to that now. Creative Pet Keeping says, oh god, I love Popeyes. Maybe you should bring some to Aquashella. Get like a bucket of Popeyes. Is that a thing or is that KFC? I don't know. We have a new Popeyes, which made me happy. Then I tried it. The chicken was small and stringy. Oh, see, I haven't had that problem. Like, the only chicken place I had prior to Popeyes was KFC, and that stuff is garbage. Absolute garbage. So maybe just the fact that stepping up from KFC to Popeyes like made Popeyes seem like it was amazing. But yeah, it's pretty good. Bob, you could be the model for Popeyes. I can't be a model for anything. Who you kidding? My first pleco was a common pleco named Darth Vader. I lost him in a great tank crash of 2014. Lunar bettas, I've had those tank crashes as well. It's always sad. I had like a whole fish room crash like a year and a half ago. It sucked. Bring a 55-gallon full of Popeyes. That'd be funny. Like myself, you have the fried chicken figure. My first Pleco was an L333. Hey, the King Tiger again. Oh, excuse me, which my pet store sold me for $20 because they didn't know what it was. Those are the best. I have a store here that's really expensive, so I don't go there. But sometimes they get epistogrammas and they don't know what they are, so they sell them really cheap. It's a good place to check out to get cheap epistogrammas, but everything else is so ridiculously expensive. I don't even go there anymore. Then you could say your tank has Popeye. Bad joke. Life in Liquid. I found a battery-operated rechargeable camp shower pump on Amazon that totally rocks for water changes if you use buckets. What? Camp shower. A battery-operated rechargeable camp shower. Now that is a good find. Otter Creek Aquatics, what's going on, buddy? Oh, man, it is 6 o'clock, guys. Otter Creek is here. That means we got to go. Just kidding. The hour is over. I am hungry. My dogs are hungry, as always. I want to thank our new members. Let me take a look here. Obviously, one is Chirish. See, that's the thing. You got to have a name like that that makes you not forget. Because I'm not going to forget that name. So Keith, our new member, RJ, our new member, and Chirish. 3 new members over the last week. That's super awesome. That bumps us to 20. Now we are set. I think that unlocks something at 20. I'm not sure what, but I think that's like a milestone. So I think I get something for that. Like a feature, not like money or anything. Well, I mean, I get your $5, but yeah. Anyways, I'll try to figure that out. I don't know. I really don't know about this membership stuff yet. Probably should, but I don't. Anyways, so thanks to the super chatters. Thanks for everyone watching and all the lurkers, all the commenters, all the sharers, all the thumbs uppers, and everyone else. I will see you maybe a little sooner than next Monday. We'll have to see. Make sure you hit the notification icon down there somewhere. If not, I'll see you all next Monday. Thank you.